Disney is genuinely everywhere.
Hello there.
You open Netflix, Disney. You open YouTube, Disney. You go outside, and somehow there is probably a Disney store somewhere nearby. And now, apparently, Disney wants Roblox, too. Like, bro, I just wanted to play Roblox. Why am I suddenly fighting the entire Disney Corporation? And the crazy part is that Disney actually has a history of doing this. They do not just buy things. They buy everything. Roblox is supposed to be a platform where literally anyone can make anything. You can make an obby, you can make a simulator, you can make a horror game. You can make a game where you are literally just a chicken running around. Nobody questions it. But then Disney shows up, and suddenly you were thinking, wait, was this supposed to be Roblox? Because Disney has one superpower. And no, it is not Mickey Mouse. It is money. An absolutely ridiculous amount of money. Disney owns so many massive franchises that you can basically name a random popular character, and there is a decent chance Disney owns it. Marvel, Disney. Star Wars, Disney. Pixar, Disney. Frozen, Disney. And now they look at Roblox and probably think, that is a lot of children. And this is what makes Disney so interesting. Disney has basically mastered the formula of taking something people already love and turning it into merchandise, movies, games, toys, theme parks, subscriptions, and basically anything that can have a price tag. You like Spider-Man? Here is a movie. Here is another movie. Here is a Disney Plus subscription. Here is a toy. Here is a Lego set. Here is a backpack. Here is a cereal box. And somehow there is still more. At this point, I am surprised Disney has not started selling Spider-Man themed electricity. Your house is powered by Spider-Man. And then Roblox comes along. Roblox is basically the perfect platform for Disney. Millions of people already play it, there are endless creators, and most importantly, there are a lot of kids. And Disney knows exactly how valuable that audience is. Roblox is basically the perfect platform for Disney. Think about it. Imagine you're a kid. You love Star Wars. You open Roblox, and suddenly there is a massive Star Wars experience. Lightsabers, spaceships, characters, skins, animations. And then you see something in the shop. Only 400 Robux. You do not even think. You just stare at your parents. Mom, no, but Mom, no, please, no. And suddenly, you are doing a full negotiation, like you are buying a house. Okay, what if I do the dishes for 3 weeks? That is the Roblox economy. And Disney understands this perfectly. Because Roblox does not just sell games, it sells digital identity. People want their avatar to look cool. They want rare items. They want exclusive skins. They want to show other players what they have. And companies love that. Because now, you're not just selling a game, you're selling status. But here is where I think things get weird. Roblox used to feel like the internet's giant playground. Anyone could make something. Someone could create the next huge game from their bedroom. A random developer could make a game that becomes more popular than games made by massive studios. That is one of the coolest things about Roblox. But when massive companies start entering the platform more and more, you have to wonder, does Roblox eventually become less about creativity and more about advertising? Because imagine opening Roblox in the future. You see a Disney game, a Marvel game, a Star Wars game, a Nike game, and then somewhere in the corner is some random guy's game called Escape My Grandma's House Obby. And somehow that game has 4 players. Meanwhile, the Disney game has 80 million. And here is the genius part. Disney does not even need to create every experience themselves. They can work with creators. And that is where Roblox becomes extremely powerful. Because Roblox already has thousands of developers who know exactly how to make addictive games. So instead of Disney having to build everything from scratch, they can basically bring their characters and brands into an ecosystem that already exists. It is like showing up to a restaurant and saying, I will bring the customers. You cook the food, and we will split the money. Except the restaurant has millions of customers, and everyone is addicted to buying digital hats. And we have to talk about Robux. Because if Disney gets heavily involved in Roblox, you already know what is coming. Limited items, exclusive items, event items, premium skins, battle passes, bundles, and probably some ridiculously expensive Mickey Mouse hat. Only 7,500 Robux. Bro, I could buy an actual Mickey Mouse plushie for less. And the funniest thing is that people will still buy it. Because that is how Roblox works. You do not need everyone to spend money. You just need a small percentage of players who are willing to spend a lot. Someone will spend $5, someone else spends $20, and then there is always that one kid whose avatar looks like he owns Roblox. You check his profile, he has spent enough money to fund a small country. Roblox is basically a giant digital mall. Except instead of walking around looking at shops, you are running around as a blocky human with a giant head. And honestly, that is kind of genius. That is exactly why Disney would want to be there. But imagine explaining this to someone. So in the future, kids will spend real money to make their digital character wear Mickey Mouse ears inside a virtual world. They would probably think you are insane. And then you would tell them, oh, and sometimes the digital ears cost more than the actual physical ears. They would call the police. But here's the thing. I do not actually think Roblox becoming more commercial automatically makes it bad. Because Roblox is still Roblox. There are still thousands of weird, creative games. There are still random developers making insane projects. There are still games that nobody expected to become popular. And that is what makes the platform special. Would you mind if Disney purchases Roblox? Like and subscribe if you want a part 2.